Hello, everybody. Uh, Welcome. This is the first day of school, whether it's virtual or in person. Today's lesson is going to be over our syllabus in class, going through rules and procedures, what I expect from everybody, virtual and in person, and what I intend to instill in all of you while you're in my class. First things first, before I go over the syllabus, I will say it's going to be a little different than what you're used to. Okay, I give vocabulary words. I teach proper technique. I teach all sports. It's not just going to be about playing. I expect you to pay attention. I expect you to turn in and work. Okay. My philosophy of physical education is that physical education is an important part of the total education program. Students participate in physical activities that allow them to develop an understanding of the physical abilities of themselves and others. Students become aware of the social benefits of physical activity through participation. The mental and emotional benefits of physical activity become evident when an active role in physical activity is encouraged, meaning you participate, you will see the difference. The total development of the student is the goal of my physical education program. Okay, like I said, you will be graded, all right, on what you do, the main one being participation. All right, I have divided everything up into 20 daily points to achieve. Not participating, you will lose your daily points. And that goes towards your overall grade for the 9 weeks. My grading scale is anything from 100% to 90% is an A. 89% to 80 is a B. 79% to 70 is a C. Anything under that will be counted as an F, meaning you can fail PE if you do not do your job, do you participate. That includes the virtual homework I might give. You got to have everything done. I expect you to participate every day. Behavioral expectations. All right. You are to be in the gym, lined up for attendance when the bell rings, or you will be counted as tardy. I do give tardy passes. The consequence of being tardy will follow the school-wide tardy policy. If you are dressing out or changing, you have to do so quickly. At the end of class, you must wait to be dismissed. You also have to wait to participate in the activity. So we have to make sure everyone's in class, everyone is prepared, everyone is ready. You're not going to walk into class and just immediately start playing. If you are not in my active period, you will be sent to your class. That's one warning. If you show up and you're not in my active period, I will send you to the office. I do not allow skipping. I do not encourage students to come to the gym to skip, and there will be consequences for doing so. All clothes, phones, and valuables are to be put into the designated area. I'm going to show you parts of where we're going, but all your backpacks, if it's not in the locker room, they will be sat on the bleacher seats. The bleacher seats are only to hold your valuables. They are to be put in a backpack. Do not leave any valuables out because Coach Young is not liable to any missing items. The bleacher seats are also not a play area. We're not going to sit on them. We're not going to jump on them. We're not going to run on them. We're going to stay away from it as much as possible. It'll keep us from getting hurt. It'll keep you from breaking anything. It'll keep you out of trouble. Again, and I will say this, we are not responsible for your belongings. If you bring a phone, if you have a purse, if you have headphones, those are to be put up. You really don't need them in school anyway. So if they're not up and you leave them out and somebody walks away with them, coming to coach and saying, man, my phone has been stolen, all I can do is try to help you look for it and report it. We will take care of everything in the gym area. Anyone caught defacing the locker rooms or any of the school property will be dealt with by administration. We're not going to put our feet on the walls. We're not going to write on the walls. We're not going to write on the floor. We're not going to write on the equipment. You must take care of your stuff. One thing is, we're going to teach responsibility in PE. You're responsible for your stuff. You're responsible for how you treat your school. We're going to have pride in our things because a lot of people don't have this. I come from a school that didn't have a gym for 2 years, 3 years, and we played in a sanctuary. That's a church sanctuary. I want you to think about that. Small room to play. You're on a slant. You don't have many things to do. We didn't have equipment. We didn't have balls. You must take pride in what you got because you have something a lot of people don't in the charter schools. Unauthorized running, profanity, big one. Do not cuss in front of me. You shouldn't cuss in front of any adult. We speak with pride. We don't use trash. We don't use those cuss words. We don't use the N word. All right? Do not cuss around me. Unauthorized running, profanity, fooling around, screaming, that's not allowed. All right? This is middle school, high school. We're old enough to take care of ourselves. We're old enough to know right from wrong. I know some of y'all are a little silly or you want to be silly, but it's a time and a place for that. Do not enter the coach's office without permission. Let me say that again. Do not enter the coach's office without permission. I don't know how it was in the past. Hopefully y'all just went walking up in here and doing your own thing. But we're not going to just run in, grab a ball, they're sitting in buckets. We're not going to grab stuff and just run out immediately, start playing. We're going to follow a procedure. I touched on this before. I will dismiss at the end of class. Sometimes we'll have homework. I have a handout to give you. All right, we're going to try to stop early enough so when the bell rings, you can go, but you will not just walk out of my class and just go wherever you want. Here's a big one. There is no eating permitted in the gym or locker rooms. We're not going to leave unnecessary trash. We're not going to just throw stuff on the floor. That's why you can't eat in here. Responsibility is to clean up after yourselves, and some of us just don't have that. So we will not eat at all. If I see food, I'm going to take it and throw it in the trash. All right. I'm going to walk you through the gym a little bit. It's a little messy in there, but I'm going to show you some of the areas that we talked about while went over my syllabus. One more thing to touch on. When we come in PE, we sit our stuff down on the bleacher seats. The red volleyball lines is where we will stand and wait for our activity. Coach has to do attendance, and then we'll get to our activities, which includes warm-ups, exercises, and a cool-down period before we do anything else. If you can't do those, you can't participate in the fun things. That's for sure. All right. Let me take you through the gym. Show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. Gym's a little messy right now. You're going to see some things that you cannot see. Bleacher seats, if you have not been here before, there are the bleacher seats. That's where we're going to sit our stuff down. You see some of them is already damaged. We're not going to cause any more damage. You see our freshly painted walls. We're not going to deface these walls. We have somebody working very hard to make your school look presentable. Okay? You have 2 entrance points. One's over here. One's over here. You come in, sit your stuff down. If you're not going to change, here are the red volleyball lines. 1, 2, and then 2 on the other side. We'll also have this middle black line when the volleyball net's not up. Here's where all athletic equipment is kept in bins. There are 3 bins. I'm not going to show you it all. In my office, I know a lot of people know that. This is where I tell you that you cannot go. My door is going to be closed. Do not walk in it. If you need to have a question, you can knock if I'm in here, but more than likely we're going to be in the gym area. I'm going to keep everything locked up. I catch you in here, right? It's going to be a referral, okay? There's no need for you to be in this area. Here is the locker room area. As you see, there's 2 doors that go outside. We're not going out there without permission. Here are the locker rooms. Students, if you're going to change, you're going to be in these locker rooms. You will have a certain amount of time to get in and get out. I do not play in there. You should be on your red lines in the gym here within the first 5 minutes of class. All right, that's the end of our syllabus assignment. That included classroom procedures. I wish I had the ones that were here. I'll show you in person. We'll go over it to make sure that it's right. We will do it every day. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please feel free to email me. It is myoung@gatewaycharter.org. Also on my bio on the virtual page, the Google Classroom page, I will have my phone number. It's listed there. If you want to text me, you want to call me, please call me at that number. I'll answer at my earliest convenience. I hope this will be a great year for everyone. It's a little different, but we'll get used to it and it'll breeze on by, and then we'll be back at school having fun, being regular, like it used to be. Again, contact me if there's any questions. Have a great day. Peace.